Hello everyone, this is Dr.Syamala Devi from the Department of MBA IB, HRIS University. Okay, and now today's topic is about HRIS, which is known as Human Resource Information System. So, what does Human Resource Information System means? Why it is used by the organizations? Okay, what is the definition? What were the objectives? What were the steps? What were the applications? Okay, all this can be studied under this. So now coming to definition. Okay, it is a systematic way of storing data and information for each individual employee to aid planning, decision making, and submitting of returns and reports to the top management. Okay, this is the definition regarding HRIS. So basically HRIS means storing of data and information of each individual employee. Okay, the persons who are working in our organization, we need to store their full data. Okay, we need to store the information regarding that particular employee. The information may be relating to the salary, relating to the job description, okay, relating to the personal benefits that he is getting from the management. Okay, so all the full information, the bank details, all the information regarding that individual or a particular individual who are working in our organization. So we will store the data of that particular individual. Okay, so why is this HRIS needed? Means, for example, if we want to promote any person in our organization depending upon their performance levels, so how can we will analyze? By if at all we are having any data, previous data of that person regarding the work performance levels. Okay, how he is working in our organization, we will match this or the abilities or the performance levels of that individual, matching the standards with actuals. Okay, so this can be known with a data, okay, of that particular individual. So here the data is very important of that individual who is working in our organization. For each and everything, each and every person's data is needed to the top level management. Okay, and who will use this HRIS means this will be more useful for larger size of organizations rather than small size organizations, because larger organizations may consist of more than 50,000 people. For example, in our organization, if we have 50,000 people or 1 lakh people, means manually recording each and every person's data, okay, may be somewhat difficult manually recording. Okay, and coming to, if we are applying this HRIS means, so every time we will store the data. Okay, we will update the data of each and every individual in our organization. Okay, in the systems. Okay, so whenever we want, we can retrieve that data also easily, immediately, without any hectic work doing on that. Okay, like that HRIS is useful to the large size organizations basically. And coming to what is human resource, what is information, what is system, I have given clearly. Human resource is the people employed by a company or the department in a company in charge of hiring, training, benefits and records. Okay, so all these are related to the human resource. What are the human resource element means? Basically hiring of employees, training of employees, giving benefits to the employees, okay, and maintaining the records of that employees. So this is the full picture regarding the HR. And coming to information means, information is organized or classified data which has some meaningful values. So meaningful values in the sense the person's job description, okay, the person qualifications, the individuals, the employees qualifications, okay, the performance levels of the employee, the bank statements or the banking details of the employee. Okay, all aspects. Okay, all we may the company may have career planning regarding the individual. Okay, so regarding that aspect, all the information will be kept in an organized form or in a systematic or a structured form in the organization, in the HRIS department. Okay, so that is known as the information. So information is particularly regarding to the individual and about the job, what is he doing in the organization. And coming to system, a system is a way of working, organizing, doing something which follows a fixed plan or set of rules. Okay, so system means the people, a group of people who are working in this particular department. Okay, here they are working in HRIS. They are gathering the information, they are storing the data, and this will be helpful while while making any plannings in the organization, or it will be the storing of this data will be helpful while taking any decisions. Okay, or else when we are doing any HRD auditing, in that time for submitting of returns and reports to top management. Okay, in that way also the system will be helpful. Okay, so this is system is with a principled set of rules, okay, or norms. Therefore, HRIS is an organized procedure for collecting, storing, maintaining, retrieving, and validating the data needed by an organization. Okay, so it collects the data, stores the data, maintains that data, okay, and retrieve also. Okay, whenever we want, again we will retrieve that past data. Okay, and coming to objectives of the organization. So what is the object of basic object of HRIS means recruitment information. Okay, recruitment information in the sense, if at all the company needs any requirement in the organization, okay, employee requirement, it identifies the vacant positions through HRIS data. Okay, by having the data, it identifies that so and so department we have, so and so in a subsystem we need requirement of employees. So according to that, it will shortlist the candidates, right candidates for the right job. Okay, so it all depends upon the data that is going to be collected by the HRIS of that particular employee or of that particular candidate. So while recruiting, we should have a information regarding the person. Okay, that information may be collected in the HRIS department. Next, coming to career planning information. It provides career planning information about the employees. If an employee is working for many years in an organization, definitely that person's full details will be gathered and can be stored in the HRIS department. Okay, career planning in the sense the individual's growth who are working in our organizations. Okay, for example, if that person is working from 10 years in our organization, means if at all, definitely there will be a performance increase in any employee by working in 10 years. He would be expertise in that particular work. So if at all there were any promotions, or if at all there were any training programs that were going to be conducted in organization, means so then the top management needs the employees list who are eligible for that post. Okay, so in that way, if at all the organization is going to promote the candidates depending upon their performance levels, so definitely there should be a data regarding each and every individual in the organization. Okay, so basically this HRIS deals with three aspects. Okay, one is job, one is person, and the organization. Data will be about the data stored according to the job, data stored about the individual, data will be stored according to the organization. Okay, so in all the three aspects data will be collected. And coming to training information. So what does training information means? HRIS makes available information regarding training needs. It also provides a schedule for training programs, like how many days the training will be provided, what will be the course content of the training program, course specifications. Okay, by having organization will be having the data regarding the employees working. Okay, so if at all the company concluded that the employees need somewhat training programs, for example, if there is any new technological advancement was there, then definitely the employees who are working in our organization, they need to train. Okay, so for that, if the company want to send the employees to training programs, means definitely the organization should select some candidates to send them to training programs. So in order to send them to training programs, definitely it needs some data about the employees. So according to the employees details, according to the employees data, the top management will select and send the people to the programs, okay. Or else if the people are not skilled persons, for that also it may provide some training programs. So regarding that also, for the enhancement or for the growth of the employee, so it should analyze the each and every individual performance. For that it needs data. So in all these aspects, HRIS will be play a significant role. Next, appraisal information. The performance of the employees is appraised yearly, half yearly, quarterly basis, depending on the organization's requirement, okay. If at all the organization wants to know the growth levels of the organization, if it wants to appraise, okay, so that this appraisal needs some assessment of the performance of organizational individuals who are working in the organization. So it should analyze the individuals performance. Are the people, their roles and responsibilities, are they achieving the goals, okay, as departmental wise goals, and at the same time organizational goals, are they fulfilling their roles and responsibilities, okay. All these performance performance levels will be analyzed by the organization. It may happen quarterly, half yearly, or yearly also, okay. And this provides employee data on their remuneration, okay. It provides employees data on their remuneration, means compensation is on hourly basis or weekly basis or monthly basis. So because in every organization not only monthly salaries will be given, but also wages also paid. So wages will be paid on the basis of daily basis or hourly basis or weekly basis also. So each and every employee information will be there regarding their remuneration, okay. So while giving the compensation, means definitely we will have the bank details, okay, what is the role played by the individual, okay. If there is any appraisal, okay, all this will be assessed in this remuneration part. So in order to assess the remuneration, definitely we need the data. And coming to employee benefits information, life insurance details, medical insurance details, dependents, and the dependent of that person, okay. So all these aspects can be known. So it is possible only when we are having the HRIS, only when we are having the data, okay. So absence and leave management. An HRIS software can help you assign time offs to employees depending on your time off policy and keep a track of it. For example, for every month employees will be given 1 to 2 days leave only, okay. If the person is frequently getting absent to the organization, means definitely the payment will be decreased, okay. So in that way, in order, if at all they want to assess the remuneration, okay, in that aspect, maintenance of the information or maintenance of the data of that particular employee will be helpful to the management, okay. So it helps managers to keep track how much time of each employee has availed, and the balance left, means the balance he need to perform, okay. Next, at the same time, the employee also have the information handy, in the sense very easily, okay. Next, types of HRIS means, what were the types? Operational, tactical, strategic, comprehensive. All these were the types of HRIS. Operational in the sense execution, okay. So in the form of execution, means for example, placing the employees in right place, okay, knowing the information on their performance, okay. If we are placing the persons, okay,